about why you need talent management.
Yeah, why do we need talent management?
I think that there's a big misconception with creators thinking every single creator needs management. That's actually not the case. There's a very small subset of creators that truly do need talent management, or at least a boutique talent management team like us. And that's not to say that creators who don't need talent management are not great creators. It's just that depending on the goals of your brand and business, it's really easy to expand and scale when you have a team, which means a team of experts like talent management.
Well, first, you should be already doing brand partnerships. So as a creator, you really want to have like an understanding of why you even need management and like the type of management that you want, and even the type of people that you want to work with. So usually that comes from you've been doing some brand deals, even if it's gifting or like low paid, that's everybody starts off there. But you should be getting to the point where you're like, okay, I'm feeling like some of the brand deals, they're a little more complex. There's just more moving parts and you're just feeling like, okay, sure, you could figure it out and it could take a lot of time, but is that a good use of your time? Should you let someone who has more expertise to do this for you, who's actually better at it? And that's usually like a good indicator of, okay, maybe I'm gonna start exploring talent management.
Agreed. And also the expertise piece is really important. So figuring out the teams that are of interest to you, and you may already be doing really good brand partnerships, which is great. And you may really enjoy that relationship aspect. And it can feel scary to feel like you're giving that up. But with joining really good top tier talent management, it should not feel like that. It should feel like you're expanding your team and your opportunity with brands so that you're building an even better relationship with them because you're giving them a better experience with that team. And then they're also exposing you to their relationships and their network of brands and agencies that they already have the best reputation with, which is what we are doing on a daily basis for our creators, is expanding their reach with well-aligned opportunities.
Yeah, and it's really hard to get that as, I mean, we talk to creators sometimes and when they reach out and sometimes they say, oh, I love doing this myself, I can handle it. But that's cool. Like you can be completely successful managing and handling your own brand deals and never sign with management. And some creators are better off doing that. But there are creators where we see that we can tell they would benefit from talent management and they want to manage their own deals. But thing is, it's really about the opportunity cost. It's what that creator is missing out on that they might not know right now, just because you kind of live in your own little world when you're just your own creator managing your own deals. And with the talent management team, like you were saying, you can tap into and access their network, especially if they have a really solid reputation in the industry.
The other thing too is having a team to really rely on in terms of where are you taking things as a creator beyond just brand partnerships. A lot of creators can get caught up in, I don't need talent management because I can handle my own brand partnerships. Aside from that, yes, we can handle them better. And yes, we can expose you to more opportunity. But aside from that, being a strategic partner is really where a top tier talent management team can serve as a really big differentiating factor for your brand and business as you're building longer term opportunity for yourself. Meaning, where are you taking things? What does the roadmap look like? What are the connection points for literary agents or product-based deals or book deals, TV deals, podcast opportunities? What does that look like? And it's really difficult to navigate as just a solopreneur, essentially, because then there's no one else on your team that's really getting to see it from so many different aspects of the industry. We're seeing things across different creators in different spaces, which only adds value to each creator on an individual basis, so really serving as a strategic partner.
Another big thing that's often overlooked is the time-saving aspect of talent management. A good talent management team, they're handling all the back-end stuff that's going on with your business, the brand deals, invoicing, contracts, negotiations, chasing down payments, all of the communication and back and forth that happens managing and executing campaigns and things like that, that really creators don't really want to be doing at the end of the day or shouldn't be doing. You could be creating content, engaging with the community, working on more creative projects than doing that. And honestly, a good talent management team, they're going to have the tools in place. They're going to be experts at that. They're going to have a process, a really good process for doing all of that back-end stuff that creators really don't need to be doing at the end of the day.
And ultimately, it's about having someone on your side who can see things from so many different perspectives and vantage points in the industry. This is not a normal industry to become ultimately well known in, to have a community in. No one was ever born to be an influencer. The best influencers are those who never planned to be influencers or content creators. And that's really where a top talent management team like us comes in to help you navigate through those difficult times that come up inevitably with partnerships and also just with the brand that a creator is building. So that's really where a strategic partner, but also someone who's just on your side, in your corner, and also someone that you can confide in and can help navigate things with you as a true friend in this space and someone who really has your best interest in mind. So with that, we are going to wrap this one up. If you guys have any questions about talent management, what it is, what teams to look out for, red flags to look for, we are always here. The DMs are always open. Also, if you're interested in joining our team, please be sure to shoot us a DM or fill out the form on our site because we love to hear from you. With that, thank you guys for tuning in.
We'll see ya.